What is up, YouTube? This is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater. If you guys are not one of my subscribers already, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below and give me a big thumbs up on this video. Today, I have something that's a long time coming. The Denon 2700. I've reviewed and unboxed the 3700, 4700, 6700, and compared them all side by side, but I didn't have the 2700s in stock. But now I do. So if you guys would like to purchase, we do guarantee the lowest price with nationwide free shipping. Really appreciate y'all's support. Today, I'm gonna be unboxing this unit and giving you a quick overview. Let's get into it. Okay guys, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what's inside. So first thing you're gonna see whenever you open up the unit is a little QR code. Make sure to scan these into your phone, guys. Just open up your photo, scan it in, and then you're gonna have the Denon AVR app as well as the HEOS app. You've heard me talk about this a lot. I think Denon does a really good job, as well as Marantz, their sister companies, of integrating in the HEOS technology, multi-room audio software for free. So you can utilize this in many different ways, which we're about to talk about right now. You can get this on the App Store or the Google Play Store. Now, first thing I want to talk about, guys, is buying from an authorized reseller. Dreamedia is authorized to sell Denon Marantz products. And again, we guarantee the lowest price with nationwide free shipping, but it's important that you buy from an authorized reseller because you want that full 3-year warranty. The In Command series does have that. The first thing you're going to see whenever you take the paperwork out of the box is the quick start guide right here. Just has a little bit of information about how to get started. And then you have the wire labels as well as the Bluetooth ears, and then you have the AM/FM antennas as well. So right here, these are for the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, AM/FM, and then these labels. So one thing I really like about Denon and Marantz is they include these nifty little labels. It's great because as you're setting up your system, it makes it super easy to make the connections once you're setting up your rack or just plugging it into the amplifier, because you just line them right up with the back terminals and it's actually color coded. Pretty cool, you know, small little things that make a difference. Kind of like the Odyssey setup stand. This is a little tripod basically made out of paper that you put together, and then you set your Odyssey setup mic included right here on top of it in your primary seating areas. And they measure multiple different seating areas in the space to ensure that it's outputting the correct level to through each speaker to each seating area, as well as setting the crossovers. So you have to run the Odyssey setup system, guys. It's key, and it's so easy. You're gonna see a remote included. This is the same remote that they use on most Denons. What's cool with the Denon AVR app is that everything that you can do on this remote, you can also do through their app. Pretty sweet. Batteries included. Now, the main attraction, the unit itself. I have it unboxed. I want to go over the back panel. This right here is the most important part. This is the guts of the system. So let's talk through it real quick and the different ways that you can utilize it. So this is going to be a really popular AVR for many of you guys out there. This is a 7.2 channel AVR, means that it has amplification as well as processing built in. The amplifier is 95 watts per channel. And then the processing, you can utilize it in many different ways. So you can just run a 7.2, or you can run a 5.1.2 or 5.2.2 if you're gonna be doing Dolby Atmos, which is really popular and one of the leading edge formats right now. Check out our channel, guys. We have put tons of real life scenarios where we installed 5.1.2s, 5.2.2s. So that'll give you guys a little bit of inspiration. But let's run through exactly what all this stuff is here. So right here, you got your digital inputs for like audio out of devices. Say for example, you have like a TV that isn't passing the ARC, audio return channel, or eARC. If you have a newer TV, it'll have eARC on it for like Dolby Atmos. But if you have an older TV or say a really long run to where ARC isn't working, you can always take digital audio out of the device, the TV, or really any source like game or cable sat. Right here, you got your Bluetooth ears. Got the network jack if you want to hardwire it in. It also can connect over the Wi-Fi if you don't have a network connection in that room. Got your HDMI connections right here. You can see you have 6 on the back, and one of them is an 8K input, DHCP 2.3. Then you have the HDMI outs. You have the DHCP 2.3 on there as well, and only one of them is going to be 8K as well. And looks like there's not one on the front. So this unit just has a total of 6 HDMI inputs and 2 outs. So why do they put 2 outs? The reason is because you could connect a second monitor. Like say for example, a really popular way to configure this is to run a living room TV, like a 5.1, and then hook up zone 2 as the patio. And then you could run the TV on the patio out of the monitor 2 output. Or another common application is a 5.1 in the master bedroom, and then maybe running just a TV in the master bath with a couple stereo speakers. So you guys kind of get the idea. It's flexible. Now let's talk about how you would actually connect the speakers in each room to those terminals. So you got your front right, front left. That's pretty straightforward, front, left, and right. Center, which would be your front sound stage. And then you got your surround left and right. So that would be your full 5-channel system. And then you got 1 out, 2 out on the subwoofers. So you can run 1 or 2 subwoofers. And that's the dot 1 or 2 that I was talking about earlier. Now, if you're going to run Dolby Atmos, you would do the surround backs as your Atmos connection. So the speakers that are installed in the ceiling, or if you have Dolby Atmos enabled caps that sit on top of your towers, you would be putting those right here. A little bit confusing, but in the programming for the setup in the Odyssey setup system, it'll show you on screen that you connect right there. Now, another way to assign this is your full 5.1 here, and then your zone 2, which is really common. So you could hook up the patio, master bath, kitchen, some other area, game room, doesn't matter, to that zone, and then you can independently stream your content right to that zone separate from the other room, which is very convenient. Say you're out grilling in the backyard, you can be jamming your music and the family can be in the living room watching a movie or have the sports game on, whatever. The independent zone control is cool, guys, is what I'm getting at. You got a AM, FM, not really something you're gonna use because this has tons of built-in everything, really. You know, you can, through the HEO system, do Spotify, Pandora, all that good stuff. It also has AirPlay 2. So if you have any Apple phone, you can just pipe your content straight from your phone right to this unit. Pretty sweet. Now, the rest of these are analog. So say you have an old school, something that has just left and right out. You can hook this up into there so that you can also pipe that content to the other zone. You got pre-outs for zone 2 if you want to run an external amp as well, and then some more old school connections for systems that you know you may still have lingering around the house, like an old Xbox or something like that. You got your AC for your power, and I think that's about it for the back panel. Let's spin it around to the front, take a look at it. So before I spin this around, I do want to point out all of these vents, guys. There's a reason these vents are on here. the unit gets extremely hot. So it's really best practice, let's say, to put it in a well-ventilated like rack system or on top of your console. You just don't want to bury it into, say, a cabinet with other equipment stacked on top, because it'll end up burning out on you. Just a quick little tip. All right, so this is the front of the unit. And I point out in some of my other videos of the 47 and the 6700 that it does have touch buttons where you can make configuration changes. The entry-level models, the 27 and 3700, do not. So you're gonna wanna use the remote for everything. Now, let's run through the buttons. You got the tuner, zone 2 on and off, zone 2 source. So to use that, basically you would just press like say on and then the source button and then toggle to whatever source you want to output to that second zone. Like I was mentioning earlier, patio or master bath, kitchen, whatever. Dimmer, status, pretty straightforward. You got quick selects for your sources. You can also select it here. The options are really a lot more limited on the entry-level models, but still, this is the In Command series. We like to offer to our clients the more premium products because they last longer and they're built better. You got power, again, source, the volume, and then a USB, the setup mic, and then a phone's input. It also has all this advertising for, you know, the fact that you can control it with Alexa, Google Assistant, all that good stuff. Let's talk about the setup mic a little bit more. This is really important, as I was mentioning earlier, with that paper tower setup and the Odyssey mic, it plugs in right here. And I highly recommend that you run this, guys. As soon as you plug it in, it's gonna start displaying on the screen exactly what it wants you to do, which is cool. I love the fact that it walks you through like that. It's kind of dummy proof. So you'll just go and set it in each area, every seat in the room, and then let it run wild. You just gotta be really quiet while it does its thing. Got some more quick features here. DTS, again, Dolby Atmos, my favorite format and really the leader right now. 7.2, 75 watts channel, 6 in, 2 out, eARC, 8K. So this is the big difference here for the 2020 models, guys, is 8K is starting to break through. As you can see, there's only 2 inputs, so it's still right there on the edge of technology. Like whenever 4K first came out, we had version 1.4 and there were like a couple ports on there, and you know that was like 6 years ago. Now we're breaking through into 8K. Got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, Rune, AirPlay, or Pandora. Like I said, it has a bunch of apps built in, which is really nice for streaming your audio. But if you're an Apple user, AirPlay 2 is awesome because you can just send anything right from your phone to the system. Phono input for vinyl. Auto calibration, that's the Odyssey setup we're talking about. And then the setup assistant, that's what I'm saying I really like about the system. And making the setup really easy. Up here on the top, it has some of the certifications that this unit has: ISF, Wi-Fi, Dolby Vision, DTS, Dolby Atmos, HEOS. That is the unit, the Denon 2700. All right, guys, that is a wrap on the unboxing of the Denon 2700. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it informative in helping you guys make a buying decision. This is going to be one of the hottest models for 2020, really affordable, great performance. If you still don't know what you need, give us a call. Our audio video consultants will be happy to help you guys out in creating a system that fits your needs. As well as budget. We have so many different options to choose from. We're like a one-stop shop. Speakers, projectors, screens, amps, it doesn't matter what you need. Universal remotes, we have you covered. With that, nationwide free shipping and a low price guarantee. Really appreciate y'all's support. Can't do it without you. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. Till next time, this is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater. Thank you for watching.